time for baseball on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Nolan Ryan gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Hard on the ground toward short. Beautiful diving stop. The throw. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Heiner giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88-91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle...
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Robinson takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
Into the box, Willie Stargell. Popped him up. Russell is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Ralph Kiner. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the stretch. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Yount stands at second with 2 gone. Another one sent foul. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We are still scoreless. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch on its way. Right side. Stargell comes up with it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Kyle.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding forward now, Lou Brock. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ moves over. He's got it one away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Bryant is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting 8.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Behind 0-2 now. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Happ is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Settling in now, Kyle Hendricks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Fastball called for strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Addison Russell. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We played 2.5. No score on MLB Network. So digging in now, Nolan Ryan, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Nolan Ryan.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Mets.
Back to the top of the order now. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. First offering on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Cruz ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Into the box now, Willie Stargell lifted the other way to left center. Schwarber on the move, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Javier Baez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Javier Baez goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Hit hard, but foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
And he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take them, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Brooks Robinson. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Lou Brock. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Schwarber sprinting after it, one down. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Stepping up to the plate, Cliff Floyd. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Kiner on second. Robinson is over at first with one away. Rounded down the third baseline. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Robinson is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
A look at our line score here through the first four, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Count is 1-2 now.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Kyle Hendricks. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's Addison Russell. Popped him up. Robinson waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Cubs strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, Nolan Ryan, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And that's the first out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box, Jackie Robinson.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The relay throw, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is out retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. The tag, and it's a double play. And that gets him out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Here's Javier Baez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Javier.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
0-2, here it comes. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Popped him up. Stargell is there, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Stepping in, Robin Yount. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and in strides the familiar waddle of pops, Willie Stargell. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Russell moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. Still no score. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point. Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Count even now at 1-1. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
A bouncer to the left side. Robinson is there. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Now the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
The batter, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Standing in now, Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box now, Brooks Robinson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Cruz. 1 out. Now at the plate, Lou Brock. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Bryant has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder,
stepping up now, Cliff Floyd. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We are still scoreless. So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Here's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Boy, he's just been setting them up and knocking them down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
In now, Addison Russell. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Fouled off. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Schwarber looking up. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss. Steve Cishek is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
41, Steve Cishek.
Chipper Jones will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Chipper Jones.
Popped him up. Contreras over to his left. 1 down.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Jackie Robinson bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
For the Mets, the shortstop, Robin.
Digging in, Robin Yount. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Into the box, Willie Stargell, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Schwarber. And the inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's 1-0 Mets. Dennis Eckersley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Dennis Eckersley.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Block waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Almora, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Floyd will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Into the corner and slicing foul. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Nolan Ryan earns the victory on the mound. Kyle Hendricks is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball for the victorious New York Mets. 1 run on 10 hits. No errors. Left 7 under. For the Cubs, no runs. 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 under.